problems, but we ended up with an okay process. A picture is chosen by one person, and in this case it was Joanne Madison, right? Okay. Nobody else knew what the picture was. The picture is cut into a designated number of pieces. So without knowing what you're doing or what you're making, you say, do you want to do this or not? Raise your hand, and if you do, you better have it or our picture's going to be missing a piece. So in this case, we had 12 people. All 12 were going to do it. So each of us got 1/12 of this picture. It was a 2-inch square, and I'm holding up a 2-inch square. This is what I got. And you had to take this and then create this exact square into a 12-inch block. That took some doing. And then, in theory, reassemble the pieces and they'll all come up and match perfectly. Okay? This is the quilt that we ended up with. You can see the areas where there's seams so that you can see where the 12 divisions are. Joanne got the face because she is a painter. And she thought she could reproduce that and paint the face. But each of us had to do something. Now I will tell you that when we put them together, it didn't exactly go accordingly. The parrot had a few areas that didn't jive together. The hair wasn't continuous. So we did have to go back and then match things a little bit. But overall, how it was done is how you see it. And right now, that quilt has been hanging in the Bluffton Library in the children's section, so the kids can enjoy it. Yes.
When I got it yesterday afternoon, they said, "When are you going to bring it back? We want it tomorrow."
Yeah.
Because kids love it.
Yeah, Sylvia had to pick it up, and we don't care if the kids touch it. It's just hanging on the wall at their level, and that's all right. Here are some close-ups. The area on the left was made by Linda Martinez. She did embroidery and beading to create the ring, and then she painted the tattoo. She made some well-chosen fabrics blend together there to create the dimension and shading on his hands and sleeve. The one on the right was done by Barbara Carter Jones, and you can see that she did some thread work and also painted some shadows in there for the sleeve of the pirate's shirt. And she also did some pleating in there to give it some added texture. The one on the left is Elizabeth Palmer. She did a thread-painted parrot head. See, now these people knew that at least they had a hand or a face or a parrot. I had nothing but black because it turned out I had his hat. Rosemarie Eshelman and myself had the two sides of the hat, and believe me, they were not very interesting. But Elizabeth had the parrot head and did a beautiful job with the coloring and fading one green color into the yellow and putting all those textures in. And the one on the right is the one that Joanne painted of his face, and I don't think it could have been done any better.